Hi friends, welcome to my channel Simple Learning Tips. So hope you all are doing well, and without much further ado, let's move on to today's topic, that is principles of management. And here I'm covering the basics of management principles. So the topics that I'll discussing today are definition and productivity, efficiency, effectiveness, purpose of management, levels, nature of management. Okay. So the first one is definition. This definition was given by Harold Kuhns, and it goes like this. Management is the art of getting things done through and within formally organized group. Okay. So you all know that as a manager, we have to get things done. Okay. And that is management. That is the art. The whole activity is known as management. So basically, it means that we know that there are different kind of managerial functions, right? Like planning, organizing, staffing, leading, directing, controlling, and all that. Okay. So through these managerial functions, they maintain a system where individuals or group of individuals, they work together. Why they work together? To achieve goals and to maximize productivity. Okay. So that is basically management, a group of people or an individual working together to achieve goals, and that too by maximizing the productivity, and how they are achieving all these things through various management functions. Okay. So that is management basically. Now, for example, you have Steve Jobs, one of the best managers, then, Narayan Murthy, Nandan Nilekani, Kiran Mazumdar. They are actually leaders, as well as they are most efficient and effective managers. Okay. Now, so since I've mentioned effectiveness and all that, you all might have heard about productivity, efficiency, effectiveness. Now let's see what is the actual difference between these three. So productivity, it is very simple. Okay, the input output ratio. That means input means your raw materials, your labor, the capital, building, machinery, everything. So that is your input. And how you are using that input, that is conversion of input to output within a time period to produce quality output. That is productivity. That is, you have to convert, you have all the raw materials. Suppose you are baking a cake, which we all were doing at one point during this lockdown time, right? Everybody was doing it. So you have the raw material, you have maida, you have sugar, you have egg, everything. Okay. Now these are the raw materials that you have. Now you have to convert that into a cake, and the process you go through and everything. And you have to, finally the output is you have to get a good cake. It should not be hard, it should be soft, but not, too moist. So it should be of the perfect ratio. That is productivity. Okay, you are getting a good quality cake, for example. Next one, efficiency. Now, efficiency means, like I've written here, achievement of resources with least amount of resources. Okay, sorry, it is not resources. Achievement of results with least amount of resources. So, efficiency means whatever an individual or group of individual is doing to achieve the results, it should be done in a perfect way. Okay, that is the ability to accomplish a goal or an objective with the least, and you are spending, the least amount of time, and there is no wastage of money, and with least effort and the best performance. Okay, that is efficiency. You're completing a task without wastage of resources. Okay, so that is basically efficient. Okay, we say that a person is efficient. That means, like, for example, let me give you the simple example of this cake itself. Okay, you are an efficient person. If you get the cake with, maida should not be small. Maida is 1,000 rupees per kg. You have bought the maida in such a shop where it is 1,000 rupees per kg, and you are using a lot of time for that, and you are you are messing up the kitchen and all that. So that is not efficient. Okay, efficient means you have to get the optimal resources. Okay. that is the price should be efficient, even with no compromise to quality. Okay, so whatever you are doing, you're doing it in a perfect way, and you have arranged everything, and with less time you have completed. Okay, with less usage of electricity and all that. Okay, so that is efficiency. Okay. Effectiveness means you are accomplishing the goal. So that means, the level to which an individual is successful in giving an actual results. So it simply means that effectiveness means doing the correct thing. Efficiency means doing it in a perfect manner, and effectiveness means you are achieving a goal in a correct manner. Okay, I'll give you a simple example if you still haven't understood. Okay, we can say that car is an effective car is effective. Why car is effective? Because we can travel from one place to another, so it helps in our transportation. But is it efficient, especially nowadays when the petrol rate is high? Okay, so we are using that much of petrol, and also the petrol rate is high, so that is not an efficient option, right? So effective means car is effective because we get our things done, we are getting a result. Okay, we are reaching our destination perfectly. But is it efficient actually because of the petrol rate and petrol or diesel rate and all that? So there, that is the difference between efficiency and effectiveness. Okay. So I hope at least now it is clear. And for efficiency, now in another scenario, okay, let's say that okay, you all have exams, or let's say from an organization perspective, training has been given to employees. You have hired the best training faculties, and you are giving the best possible training to the employees. And if you measure the result after the training, suppose there is no improvement in output, or there was no maximum productivity and all that, then there is that whole training was not effective. Okay, suppose very basic example is, we all have might have received any kind of tuition during our exam, and our parents might have enrolled in the best tuition teacher and all that. Okay, but ultimately we are not getting the marks, then that tuition is not effective. Okay, it is efficient because we have got the best teacher in a in a very at a very reasonable price, so that is actually efficient. But we haven't got the ultimate result. Our marks has not improved. Maybe we failed in one subject, so the results were not effective. Okay, so that is the difference between efficient and effectiveness. I hope it is clear. So if it's not clear, please mention in the description box for examples. Okay, now let's move on to next topic, that is purpose of management. Now, here in purpose of management, what are the various, why management is required? We all say management, that management is why it is required. Now, first one is economic source. Now, here it means that, in an organization, what all you have? You have raw materials, you have, labor, you have capital, you have building, you have machinery. So, all these things are there. Now, there should be someone to manage all these things in an effective, in a good manner, right? See, all these things will not function by itself. A machinery is not there; it will not operate by itself. You need a labor for that. To hire a labor, you need a system, right? So that is economic source. So basically, that is also kind of a resource in an organization. Okay, an economic source which helps to reduce our cost, and thereby increasing the maximum productivity. Okay, so they can, if they hire labor at a reasonable cost. Okay, and if they take care of the quality and everything, so then and because to take care of quality, you need human resources, right? And if you hire right people at the right time, so that is a kind of economic benefit for the organization. Okay, so that is it is a economic source. It helps in improving the economy of an organization. Objective oriented. Now this management, it will help to ensure that, see, we all have an individual objective, right? We all have career objective. We all need money. We all need to reach to the top level, and we all need good promotion, good salary, fringe benefits, everything we need. Okay, also we need growth for ourselves, like we need to learn new things, we need to explore new things, right? That is our individual objective. Now what is organizational objective? That a good profit should be there. Okay, so this management helps to mix those things, okay, to match our individual objective with organizational objective, okay, and thereby maximizing the productivity. So that is objective oriented. Now defining process means the management is basically a system. Okay, there are a lot of processes going on that, like they achieve this maximum productivity by how? Through various managerial functions like planning. Okay, that is a process. Then coordinating, staffing, everything is a process. Okay, because see, just imagine, if there is no system in a house, or there is no system in an organization, then it becomes very chaotic. So there should be system. So management helps to keep everything in its place, maintains by maintaining a proper system and process. Now, consolidative force means it is it unites various things. It ensures the smooth working of organization. Okay, so if there is any people has any kind of complaints, or if they are not satisfied with the work, they try to motivate them. Okay, so it binds the organization by ensuring that everything is going on smoothly. Suppose I'm very sure you all might have either heard, or when sudden lockdown were being announced these years, lot of task has to be done, right? The whatever things are there in organization, that has to be provided to the employees at home. Okay, so all these things has to be managed. So a lot of various task forces were arranged and all that. Okay, so ad hoc committees were arranged. So basically, when things like this, when unexpected things happens, or even when things are going smoothly, management, it's not that it's a separate entity. They unite all these things and they ensure that everything is going smoothly. Okay, next one, system of authorities. Now system of authority means somewhere management has also kind of authority, that also should be there. Okay, because there should be a proper flow of communication. It's not like total dictatorship, but there should be some kind of flow of communication, that okay, this person will work under this person, or these are the task and responsibility that this individual has. So that kind of authority should be there in an organization for smooth working. So if we don't know what we are doing in an organization, then definitely the productivity will be zero. So we should be allocated with work. Okay, so that defines some kind of authority to management. Multidisciplinary team. Now management, it is not simply management. It means that it is a combination of different fields of study, like engineering. Further on, I'll upload a video of scientific management, where a father of scientific management, F.W. Taylor, he has defined that each task or each work can be completed efficiently if you use certain scientific methods. Okay, so that contributes to that means that we have taken from industrial engineering. Then when we are learning, when we are studying about human behavior, we have again taken some concepts from, a lot of concepts from psychology, anthropology. So all this, so basically management is a mixture of all these fields of study. It's a combination. Okay, universal in nature, and it's not that management is applicable everywhere, in every situation. It's not that it's only restricted to a department, it's only restricted to an organization. It is applicable in every situations of life. Okay, so it is universal based. Next one is levels of management. Now in levels of management, first one, you have top level management. So top level management means your decision making people, the people who frame the policies, and who provide the financial resources, and who take important who frames important actions for the organization. So basically top level management means your chief executive officer, board of directors, okay, shareholders, company holders, okay, all these people are top level management. Okay, they basically uh, define the objectives, okay, and basically the leader of an organization. Next one is middle level management. Middle level management people are actually a buffer between top management and the low level management. Okay, they pass on the instructions from the top level management to the low level management. Okay, for example, your marketing manager, your finance accounts manager, production manager, plant manager, purchase manager, all these people are middle level management. Okay, so their duty is to ensure that day to day activities are being done without any kind of obstacles. Okay, so uh, they are basically the organizing people. Okay, they organize things, and whatever funds have been provided or whatever the resources have been provided by the top management, these people allocate everything. They motivate their employees. Okay, and whatever policies or procedures have been framed by the top management, middle level management ensures that it is being followed correctly, and it ensures that individual department or individual employees are achieving the organizational objectives, and even they, like I said, they motivate the employees to achieve the best results. Okay, next one is low level employees. Low level employees means the foreman, and basically the people who are executing the task. Okay, so they're in at their level, decision making will be very less. They will it is limited. Okay, and and they devote more time in working, and also some workers will be under them, so they try to supervise them, and they basically uh, tries that the jobs are being completed on time. Okay, so that is low level management. And even for them, authority is limited and responsibility is limited. They basically uh, are executing the work, and also whatever instructions has been passed on from middle level management, they will implement it, and also they will pass on to the workers as well. Okay, so that is low level management. Now next one, the last topic of today's video, nature of management. Now, you might have heard management is a science, management is an art, management is a profession. So, what is exactly management? So, why do we say that management is an art? Like I said, which a video which I'll be uploading in future, that is, scientific management is a concept which was developed by principle of father of scientific management, F.W. Taylor. Now, here he explains, a lot of things that which could be done scientifically. Okay, thereby we can increase the efficiencies. For example, in a car production plant, okay, the production layout can be arranged in such a way that if the hands and the people are placed in a correct order, and if the hands are moving in correct way, maximum productivity can be achieved. So again, so it is a kind of science. Okay, the hands that are moving and the eyes, we are focusing on that, and the measurement and everything. Okay, even based on that, further studies have been done, like time and motion study and all that. Okay, so it is because of this scientific calculation we even there is a concept that management is a science. Next one, why management is an art? Because every manager has to take certain decisions, right? So when you are taking decisions, it is a skill, it is an art. Okay, because there is creativity, there is imagination. Okay, so that is so you require a lot of sets, a skill set. Okay, to take a, not only to take a decision, to manage a situation. Okay, you need a lot of different leadership skills and all that. So that is why we say that management is an art. Now, next is that management is a profession. Some people, they take management as a profession. That is why you have MBA, BBA, and all that. But I don't think that in India, for a manager post, it is very mandatory that you need this course. But yes, there is. But but we do say that management is a profession, it is a career, and it is a booming one. And a lot of people, they choose, they're not the owners or they are not in any kind of management, but they select this course to become managers in an organization. Okay, now if you ask whether management is a science or an art, we can definitely say that management is both science as well as an art. Okay, so because why I just concluded that is because there might be case studies for you. If you are an MBA student, case studies may come related to whether management is an art and science. You can give a conclusion that it is both. Okay, so with that, I'll wind up this video. So if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Please leave your valuable comments, and thank you for watching this video. Stay tuned for more videos like this, and please, if you have any further, if you want any further topics to be discovered, to be discussed, please let me know in the comment section below.